qualified fitness professional, Marissa, for a second time. Well done, Marissa.
Thank you very much, Gary.
Marissa is a high achiever, always seeking excellence, seeking perfection and never settling for excellence. Because what Marissa has done, you qualified through Max over 10 years ago.
I did in 2007.
2007, Marissa qualified as a fully qualified fitness professional. She has a very successful personal training studio at your home in Toowoomba.
Yep. Near Toowoomba, yes.
Near Toowoomba,
yep.
out on the farm.
Yes.
Called Southern Cross Personal Training.
Yeah.
Marissa also trains how many people a week? How many sessions a week?
30 people more sessions.
30 people a week.
Mm-hmm.
And how much she charges per session?
60 for a half-hour session.
There you go. So she's already successful. But what is outstanding about Marissa is because she's continued to self-education and continue growth, she has come back and taken advantage of the life education at Max, and she's done the entire program again, but this time not as a student, but as a practitioner. And we've just completed her final personal training evaluation again, and she's come through with flying colours. Far more seasoned and experienced than she did the first time.
Yes.
So that is absolutely amazing that someone has decided to go back and do their university degree again, or do their black belt again, or go and do their diploma again, because they're committed to excellence. So how about you share with myself and the group of what inspired you, or what made you come back and do the whole program again?
I want to deliver the best program I can for my clients. I think I needed to refresh all of the anatomy and physiology. That's been it's been excellent. And I also needed to have a kick up the backside about the business aspect of it, and just refresh all of that. So it's been really great.
So what was the moment where you thought, I need to do this again? Or what was you thought, okay, because you've been 10 years, you're already successful, you're very comfortable in a successful studio, but you said, okay, I need to up the ante. What was the trigger for that?
I was tapping back into the Max programs, the monthly sessions here, and I realised how much I had forgotten.
Okay.
And I went, I've got to do this again so I can remember and be refresh again.
Well, we all don't have photographic memories.
And even though I was doing the CEC things through, the Fitness Australia, I just thought an intense time doing the program would really, really help me resonate that.
But you did the whole thing, from anatomy all the way through to the physiology, the training, the business. Yeah. You did the whole kit and caboodle. So what was the difference going through it the second time than that was the first time?
I listened more. And if I had ideas about it myself, I put them aside, because I think the rules have already been established about how you play this game. And so I put my rules aside and listen to people who've done it and follow what these people do.
Okay. And how has it made a difference in your own business at the moment from doing it again?
It's given me more confidence again. Like, I'm confident about who I am as a trainer and what I stand for as a trainer. And I'm better at saying no to people if they don't fit into my target market and if I can't help them. And I just made me more determined again. So what advice would you give to those graduates out there, or qualified trainers, whether they came through Max or not? What advice would you give to them? Never give up. Never give up. Just keep going and get the program finished. Listen to these people, for they really know what they're talking about. And always have real faith in yourself to keep going.
Very wise words from someone who's committed to continue growth and self-education. And we already know that your future is determined by the people you hang out with and the new things you learn. So continue to learn, but many times a lot of people are after new information. However, most of them don't revisit the old information which they've already forgotten. So why strive for new information if you've already forgotten the old information? The old information being told is the fundamentals. And those fundamentals is your anatomy, physiology, basic biomechanics, exercise prescription, training, macro, micro nutrition. A lot of people, they don't have a good solid foundation. They've learnt it to pass the test. So how did you find that, being a student when you didn't know anything and you were going through the assessment process or going through the sessions, versus being a practitioner with a lot of experience going through the sessions and going through the assessments? How did you find from a headspace, how was that different?
As a student, it was fairly scary and I forgot a lot of things. Doing the program again, it's helped me everything resonate, and I just it made it all stick together, as glue, and it sort of helped me understand the training and the biomechanics of the body and how to look after the body more. So I'm much more aware of that sort of stuff. So that's helped me a lot, and I understand it a lot more now going through. And oh my goodness, I've got so much more to learn and keep learning and there's, and just refreshing all the time. So, it's not going to stop here. I'm going to keep doing it, and I want to also, having access to the platform all the time is great to go back and just recheck things and say, okay, what about this? What about that? And so, it's been really great.
And you've also taken advantage of continued connection to all the mentoring sessions. So how's that been helpful?
Oh, super. We all have things happen in life and ups and downs, and just having solid people there to refer to has just been amazing and it's what's helped keep me going. So thank you.
You're very, very welcome.
Thank you to you and your team.
Well, there's no staying in learning. If you hear it, you forget it. If you see it, you remember it. And if you do it, you understand it.
Indeed.
So I guess the big thing for you is coming back into the program after doing it. Then you're going to a lot of the theory things or the knowledge things. You're going to understand better because you have a practical experience to attach them to. Where it's very hard to understand something you haven't done from a practitioner point of view. So, that's why it's always important to revisit old information, because you become more experienced. So you revisit that information, you're going to understand it at a deeper level because you've been in the trenches, you've got your hands dirty, and it's not just a hypothetical. It's now a reality enriched with experience.
And that's really particularly with people who come in with injuries. I have most of my people are 50 and over, and they're carrying all sorts of injuries, and you've got to work with that.
You'll manoeuvre around that, don't you?
Yeah, you do.
Okay, so keep up to date, continue growth and learning, and well done, Marissa.
Thank you.